What makes a man successful? This is a question that I've been thinking about a lot over the past year, especially after I traveled to Dubai around last September time. And I used to always have this mindset and belief that money, even being in shape to some degree, maybe the kind of girls that you get, these are things that made you successful. But what I've realized on my journey, guys, from the success that I've had, from the people that I've met, and from what I've observed, is that success is none of those things. Success is nothing external. You can create external things from a place of lack. You can build businesses. You can get in shape. You can get girls from a place of lack, from a place of not being enough. And still, when you get those things, they do not validate you. They do not make you feel any better. Let me ask you this, man. How many things in your life have you worked towards? Have you strived to get in your life? And then you attain it, and it does nothing for you. Maybe for a short period of time you feel good, but then a week passes by, or maybe 2 weeks passes by, you don't feel good, man. Why is this? Because you can never fill a void internally with things externally. Why do most men go out there and try to make more money, or try to grow their business, or try to get in shape, or try to attract a girl into their life? Question that. Why do you do it? You do it because you think, okay, if I make more money, I'm going to feel more respect for myself. I'm going to feel more powerful. I'm going to feel more accomplished, etc., whatever it might be. If I get in shape, I'm going to feel more confident. Right? If I get a girl, then I'm going to feel more like the man. But again, it's always done from a place of lack for most people. And if you're doing it from a place of lack, it doesn't matter how much you attain externally, it will never be enough. Never be enough. And you see this with people, right? You see people who work towards something, and this happens to me many times, right? And you attain it. So I'd work towards a certain physique goal, I'd get the physique goal, and then I would slow down, right? Or I'd work towards certain financial goals, I would achieve the financial goal, and then I would slow down. Why was this? Well, when I reflected and questioned it, it's because I was doing it for some form of external validation. And now what I do, and this is what I truly believe makes a successful man. It's very simple. You have to, first of all, define your highest version of yourself. This ultimate version of yourself, right? This version of you who is just the best self you could ever imagine. And you have to define this guy. You have to define more specifically is their character, right? What does character mean? How you think, feel, and act. You have to describe how they think about stuff, how they feel, and how they act. And this is where, when you really question these things and you get clear on who you need to be as a man, you'll realize most of it, if not all of it, is simply down to internal things. If I was to give you right now, bro, $100,000 a month, right? Or I was to give you the physique that you want, would it really change how you feel about yourself? Really, would it change how you feel about yourself? No way. The work instills the worth. Full effort is full victory, right? And again, if you're doing something from a place of lack, it will never, ever validate you or give you the feeling you're truly looking for. Here's what I've learned as well, right? There's a lot of people who will go after a certain goal. And you see this a lot in the entrepreneurial space, right? and they strive to make this money and they achieve it. But they're neglecting so many other areas of their life. And what you'll realize, for example, right now I'm out in Mexico. And I've traveled all over the world. The past year I went to Dubai twice, I went to Bali, I went to Thailand, Mexico, back in Mexico now. And there becomes a point, guys, real talk, where money almost becomes irrelevant in your life. You live to a certain level where you have, when you're earning the money I'm earning, the money you spend, you can only spend so much, put it that way. And there's only so many fancy dinners you can have, there's only so many nice things you can buy. And then what you're left with is your character. And here's the reality, right? If you don't feel proud of yourself, if you don't feel respect for yourself, if you don't feel like a fucking man when you don't have money, for example, when you don't have the physique, when you get it, yes, these things will help you step more into that version of yourself, but it will still elude you because of the way you view yourself. So the point of the matter is this. Like I said, when you come out to Mexico and places like this, right? I don't wear certain things that cost me a lot of money. Why? Obviously Mexico is not safe, but does it change how I feel about myself? No. I don't give a fuck, bro. And I realize this, man. Like when you're in places like Dubai and places like that, you see everyone's got all these nice watches on. Everyone's wearing these nice clothes and this and that, yeah. But none of that matters. None of that shit matters, bro. Because at the end of the day, if you were to take a step back and define a high value man, 99% of men, if not all men, are going to say, man, he works hard and he takes care of his health. He's ripped. He has a strong, lean, muscular physique. He has money. He has good habits, good character traits, all of these things here. And even if you look at the first two I said, making money, being in shape, again, even as I was saying, I was like, no, that's not even it. Because those are effects. Something is causing that. What's causing it is the person you are, right? But I know people, right, where they've just been given a fuck ton of money and they're just weak, right? Or I know people that they just easily attain something and they're still weak. Now, why is this so important though? Because as men, what are we here to do? To lead, to change the world, to impact people. And think about this, if you're a man, you're going to most likely have a family, you're going to have children, you're going to have a wife. Those children of yours are going to have kids, so you're going to be a grandfather, right? Your wife has family members. If you just have money, bro, but you can't be there emotionally for them because you got fucked up habits and you've been lying to yourself. You've been eating shit food, right? All of these vices and habits that people fall into. You're not successful, brother. You're not successful, man. Success for a man is character building, keeping his word, sticking to the fucking plan, having integrity. This is another huge one, guys. How many people I know in this entrepreneur space, man? I know them. I speak to them. Multiple guys. And they lie to their fucking followers. They lie to the people that watch them. They script out their videos, right? Inauthentically. Also, they can make money. I see this all the time, guys. Or they're doing it from a place of like their ego, fulfilling them. And if you guys watch my content, you know I'm fucking real. You know I keep it real. You know I just say it how it is. I tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. And it's these things here, if most of these guys, or even you watching right now, you question, where am I not being integral to myself? That will answer a lot of your fucking problems. I am not perfect on this. Again, you go on a journey of growing, but there are certain things, for example, like with your diet and your foods. Yeah, there's these simple things. It's always the simple things, guys. Are you eating clean? Are you eating good? If you're working out and you're training, are you training hard? Are you building the physique you want? With your money and your finances, are you managing it correctly? This is something I had to learn a lot over the past year, especially. Because again, I was making a fuck ton of money, guys, but my management of the money was not good. So I had to learn about that. I wasn't being integral with my money. So again, it wasn't about the money I was making, it was the way I was managing it. Again, always goes back to this, right? What are your values? What do you value? And if you align with those, then you're winning, then you are successful. It doesn't matter if you have $0 in the bank. It doesn't matter if you have the best physique, man. You know the days where you don't stay true to your values is when you don't feel your best self. And even now, guys, it's 20 past 11 at night, filming my YouTube video. And tomorrow I'm gonna go about 5:15. I'm gonna head to the gym, I'm gonna crush a workout. Ideally, do I want to get up at 5:15 in the morning? Not really. Like, it would be cool to sleep in tomorrow and allow my body to rest. But that feeling of just waking up early when I don't really want to, go into the gym and crushing a fucking workout, right? Training with intensity, coming home, crushing my work blocks is more rewarding than having a lie-in or sleeping in later. I have the whole day ahead of me tomorrow, guys. Like, my calendar, yeah, is pretty free tomorrow. I can get up later on. But this is what I'm saying to you guys. It just weakens character. That's it. When you do these things that are hard, waking up early, cold showers, sticking to a very clean diet that is aligned with your macros, when you don't have bad habits in your way, like waking up or going on your phone, when you do the focus work, for example, you win. You've already won. Like, you've already won, bro. There is no end destination because the journey is the destination. And that's what there is to it. To summarize this video, guys, what makes a man successful is by having clear values, clarity of the character you need to be, and then stepping into that, being that guy now. That's what I'm learning on my journey, guys. And this is the conversation I had today with my brother Alessandro as I'm out in Mexico. And we were talking about this because we were talking about, we've had our biggest months in business the past few months, right? Made so much money. This money we could easily live out here for the next, it depends how we spend it, of course, but like very comfortably for the next few months, easily. And not have to work or do anything. But we realized, we were like, but money, it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't do anything for you at a certain level, right? But what does things for myself, for Alessandro, is being true to our higher self, connecting to God, having the clear values, having the character traits. Because again, if you rely on external things, you will always lose. It's never enough, because once you hit a certain financial target, then what? You're going to go for the next financial target, then what? That's what it comes down to. And I think another thing I want to touch on real quick is this: authenticity, guys. Being authentic, being real, being true to who you are. Not bending, not folding for no one. Not trying to fit into places, not trying to act in a certain way to be someone for somebody else. Not having to script your fucking videos. None of this stuff, guys. Be authentic, be real, be who you are, unapologetically. And that's another surefire way to be a successful man. But again, if you just simplify it, every successful man wants to be ripped, wants to be in shape. Every successful man wants to have financial freedom, right? And this is what I'm saying to you guys as well. The point I made earlier, like, you can have financial freedom, you can make a lot of money, but if you do it from a place of void and you do it from a place of getting approval from other people, you fucking lost. You fucking lost, right? It's not about the financial freedom so other people look at you and they're like, oh, he has money. No, so you can do what you want when you want. The third one is every man wants to feel peaceful. They want to feel love. They want to feel connected to God or something bigger than themselves. And so I'm saying these basic things, guys. The way you're going to manage all of these and master all of these is through character development, being a better version of yourself. And then they will be reflected. Like, the money will be reflected. The physique will be a reflection. That's it. So instead of chasing the money, guys, chase the emotions attached to the things you want. How can you respect yourself today? Do that. How can you feel powerful today? Do that. How can you feel proud of yourself today? Do that. You know, that's it, guys. Simple video today, but a powerful one nonetheless, as always. Very grateful for this video. I feel like it was a good message. Time right now, 11:23 p.m. Gonna head off to bed. Get ready for my day, guys. There's no better feeling than when you stay true to your higher self, man. You follow your values, you be in alignment with your highest version, have integrity, connect to God. Everything flows from that, my bro. All right? God bless, and no slacking.